Hello everybody and welcome back to another drama-filled video. Today we're going to be talking more about the Vaush'S situation. Just as I said before, the more time went on, the more there would be information to this. So BowBlax just released a new video and I have not watched the whole thing. In fact, we're going to be checking it out on today's episode, but what we're going to be doing beforehand is discussing about a little comment that I got on my last video. So basically, somebody in my last Vaush'S video came to his defense, pulling up the statistics of older men who like preteens and teenagers. So I have to sit there and say that it's not normal. If 25% of the male population is into that, 75% of us aren't, and I think it's just utterly disgusting that you could come into my comment section with some horse shit like that. Thank you guys for supporting the videos these past few days, especially the Wings of Redemption video. I think that is just insane, and again, I appreciate it, but don't come into my comment section defending pedophilia. I will never support you. In fact, I'll always come back with some snarky shit. I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. You can keep those opinions to your fucking self. You can hate my video. You can call it dog shit, but don't come in here trying to defend a Vaush'S. It's just not worth it. Now, the focus today is more on the horse, him wanting to be the horse in the horse cock situation. He's kind of a weirdo for that. He defended some bestiality lolicon porn by saying he wanted to be the horse. He was a he was a big dick queen. He wanted to have a huge cock. Now, I just think that's a really weird defense, personally. I think that it just doesn't make sense. You're supposed to be one of these hyper-intelligent leftist YouTubers, and you're just sitting here fucking spewing garbage because you have no defense for the horrendous shit you've done. Honestly, I can't wait to see what more people have said about you. I think we should just hop right into the BowBlax clips, personally.
Shocked by this whole thing. It's another skeletons in the closet situation, lol. Dapper Bay responds, oh for sure. I'm just enjoying it's happening to the guy that thinks he's morally / intellectually superior to everyone else. The Ebony Maw says, oh man, Ethan Klein has come back.
Just before we get too far into this video, there we go. Like I said, I have not even watched that far into this video, and me and this guy already have the same description of Vaush'S. This mentally superior leftist, how much he hates the pedophiles, and then here he is just being a pedophile. It's fucking disgusting. Let's see what this guy has to say about Ethan.
Into the spotlight again? That sucks. Oh, it's because he's trashing on Vaush'S, Keffels, and Tipster? I'm fine with this. Rune Kolos responds, I'm down for seeing him join the clowning, but that doesn't mean I like him suddenly.
So a lot of people have had issues with H3 in these past few years, and this has been one of the better things he's done. I do agree. I think you guys should still be allowed to have your issues, but you gotta give him credit for what he has here. I think that, if you're one of those, like, all-time Ethan Klein haters, that's perfectly cool. I think, more power to you. Hate him all you want, but you gotta give him credit where credit's due.
Destiny shows Vaush'S Discord reaction to Ethan's stream on him that we covered in the last video, and captions it by saying, man, seems like it would be nice right now to have other large
So, sorry, I'm reading out the Discord messages now. Just realized that I was reading the tweet, but now I'm reading the Discord messages. I really doubt that's a viable avenue of engagement. I'd reach out if I could. I just don't understand.
Content creator friends. Too bad he's a backstabbing, childish piece of shit and has absolutely no friends in the streaming community. Crazy how that works. Enjoy your lolicon, horse fucker. Alexander Duke says, I will never for the life of me understand why people stream on their personal computer. Destiny also says, oh my god, I finally saw the leaks. Not the lolicon horse porn. Oh no, why? I was just joking when I said it. What the fuck? Zenith says, genuine question because I know a considerable amount of people do it. Why do y'all save porn on your devices?
That was one of the big defenses that people were coming with. If he just didn't save it to his device, none of this would be happening. I think we're lucky he saved it to his device. I think we're lucky he's getting this shit now. I think it's good that this has come out. I think if he didn't save it to his device, we'd never know about this hypocritical pedophile. So personally, just saying, good thing he saved it. He got caught because he saved it, so
Looking it up online really that inconvenient? Sasquatch says, meanwhile, Vaush'S thinks this is all some kind of joke, showing a screenshot of Vaush'S response stream to H3. He has a picture of himself as a horse in the thumbnail. Demigloom quote tweets Destiny and says, you told grooming victims to stop whining and were friends with Mr. Girl, an open pedophile who defended CP, yet you were pretending to be outraged that one image in Vaush'S porn folder had a random adult-looking anime girl that
Is that true? That wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if Destiny protected pedophile, but at the same time, it does surprise me with the way his reaction's coming out right now about Vaush, unless Destiny and Vaush had some beef that I just don't know about.
Unbeknownst to him, turned out to be canonically 16. I was with this guy at the first half of the tweet. The second half, I don't know. I'm willing to omit the first half because of how bad the second half is, like, in terms of agreeing with this tweet, because what the fuck? Okay. Destiny responds by saying, well, at least Mr. Girl's grooming and CP stuff didn't involve horses.
Oh, okay, so it is true. Destiny did defend a pedophile. It's fucking gross, but I just don't get that. Why are you, like, maybe Destiny shouldn't be a key figure in this anymore. I think maybe we need some more potential here. I think we need people flaming Vaush for his porn folder, not just some vindictive bullshit. Honestly.
Cartoon child porn crew. Vaush Keffel's Tipster.
Oh my god, the fucking disgusting triad of fucking kitty touchers, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
On context, Vaush got caught with cartoon CP. Tipster and Keffels got caught defending Vaush.
That's true. That's true. That is how that worked. Yeah.
All look like they
that is
smell
how that
absolutely horrible.
They do.
Pippa says Vaush having porn of Massuri and calling her a goblin was not even within the realm of possibility of being thought of on my 2024 bingo card.
I saw that tweet when it hit. I saw this tweet. I thought it was hilarious. This is why I still want to continue the Vaush stuff. I think a lot of the people who are flaming him are highly entertaining.
Pippa then shows a gif of the character
Jesus
she mentioned
Christ.
and says, festival. She then shows this picture of girls next to horses and says, I want to play Star Stable online with him. Rock Solid says,
fuck?
Cope on that man is insane.
That's facts. Oh my god, he coped so hard. Did anybody see that stream? If you guys watched that stream, he was coping. He was coping so fucking hard.
Response to Pippa by saying, you know he probably has porn of you as well. Enjoy. Turkey Tom says, Vaush.
What? Yo, what? Oh my god, he just stole the other guy's tweet. Come on, Tommy. What the fuck, dude?
Accidentally opening his degenerate freak porn folder live was in fact on my 2024
I'm
bingo
curious.
card. Irrational Chad responds, I imagine yours looks worse.
Is this the Akira meme?
Says, I accidentally opened his freak cranium with my 200-pound axe. Dan San shows this clip and says,
it is Akira.
Folder in Vaush computer.
Leave me alone!
Ah! Yeah. Yo, the Akira meme goes absolutely nuts.
Child pornography. Argument so poorly that it got clipped out of...
Sarcastically captioning it, Vaush defended CP.
The vegan games debate, that's a solid F. Not only did I not make my arguments well, in one point I made my anti-child pornography argument so poorly that it got clipped out of context and people are using it as an argument that I support child pornography.
My basic argument is that, like,
Why is child pornography
material
bad? Because to produce it, you have to hurt children.
Because it hurts people to produce it, yeah?
Producing child porn requires harming a child. The argument I'm making...
You're right. I wish... I think I got a little too deep into watching this, but I think that oh my god. Why did nobody look into this guy before? Why? Like, I understand that people had their CP defending suspicions, but why did nobody, like, look into this dude? Like, look deeper into this dude. I think he's got a little more than lolicon porn on there. Again, not saying that's fact, but I'm going to allege it.
Liberals recognize child pornography as bad. Great, nice, well done. But then they're really, really defensive of, like...
Arnum says, yeah, he got caught having CP.
It's just icky. It's just icky.
He defended it or not. He was still caught with lolly downloaded on his computer. EDP445 also said CP is bad before. Punish Jake 2 responds to Jalen by saying, he's been asked to explain that single 10-second out of context clip to so many people so many times.
Listen to these people defend him.
No one listens to him.
Oh my god, he doesn't... It's because he doesn't deserve to... He doesn't deserve that. Oh shit, sorry guys. It's because he doesn't deserve to get to explain that. Hold on, let me main focus on myself here. He does not get the right at all to defend himself. It's illegal. First off, It's disgusting and illegal. Second off, he had bestiality porn on there, which is also illegal. I don't think there's a solid defense for doing what he did. I think it's just absolute. I think it's just gross. I think it's disgusting. I think the people defending him are just coping because their favorite fucking political streamer is now offline, and he's definitely canceled. There's not coming back from shit like this. And if you do come back, it's like gonna be to an audience of 10,000 people, the 10,000 people who defended you. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking dug your own grave the second you started fucking watching lolicon porn, and you double dug a grave when you involved animals, man. You're just depraved. You're a degenerate, dude.
Everyone who watched it is making statements fully understanding Vaush'S intended art.
All of you people are degenerate liars. I've seen you. Yeah, nah, let's go. Good stuff.
Timeline when she says, if the porn Vaush had in his folder was CP, then people wouldn't be posting it everywhere, and Ethan Klein wouldn't have felt comfortable looking at it on his podcast.
That's not true. Ethan Klein didn't feel comfortable looking at it on his podcast. People post lolicon porn everywhere. I'm assuming in some countries it's legal. Hopefully not this one. And Jalen, if you want to keep talking all that shit, we can throw these hands. Sorry, you guys just needed the audio for this one. I don't even think the tweet needed to be seen.
Robin responds by saying, the guy had lolly hentai in his folder. Jalen responds, dude, your profile picture is as much lolly as the one image Vaush had in his folder. Olive Oath says, the fact you defend Vaush on this, but go absolutely deranged dog hard against others with little info if you've decided they are worthy of the label, is really telling that you don't actually have serious conviction.
That's canon. That's super canon. Little info. So Jalen's next tweet here is little info. You mean people like Cassandra, a self-admitted pedo who's posted CP on her account, is a Nazi, or the lolicons in my mentions actively justifying and defending lolicon. Vaush has done nothing comparable. He just downloaded an image he didn't know was lolly. But the issue is it wasn't just one image. It wasn't just one image, and he knew it was lolly. He knew it was lolly. He justifies it by saying thick, short stack, goblin-like build. He knew it was children. It's terrible.
Responds, little info? You mean like Cassandra, a self-admitted pedo who's posted CP on her account?
Oh my god!
Just for the history books.
So let's read the tweets here. Let's read them up. Now that Tipster has gotten himself into an identical drama for the second year in a row, even after running away to a completely different community of content creators, can we now admit Augie, BowBlax, and myself were not to blame just for the history books? Can we all admit there was nothing we could have done to salvage this situation, and he's better off as someone else's problem? I do agree. I think that you guys cutting him off was smart, especially with comments like this, with the whole lolicon thing. And I think it's absolutely wild that he even comes back here with the idea that he deserves, like, he shouldn't be defending Vaush. If he wanted to look any better than he does, he'd just fucking admit that what Vaush did was CP and disgusting. But no, Tipster's actually in agreement with Vaush. Tipster actually thinks that Vaush is in the right and that he did nothing wrong, but he did. He did do something wrong. And if Tipster can't figure out what the thing is he did wrong, I could just lay it out. He was a hypocrite and a pedophile, and he was a hypocrite about being a pedophile. So those three things alone just kind of put you in the dust there, Tipster. You shouldn't have it puts Vaush in the dust, and it makes anybody defending him look exactly like him, a pedophile, because there is no defending this.
Can we all admit there was nothing we could have done to salvage this situation, and he's better off as someone else's problem? Mike the Bike responds by saying, you don't understand, Nick. He left the community so he wouldn't get caught in drama anymore. Now he is only coincidentally caught in drama. Nick then continues his thread by saying, bonus meme, and shows a new response that H3 has made to the Tipster tweet that we covered in part 1, where Tipster said that Ethan is losing his mind for going after Vaush, and that after all the good takes he's had over the past year, he expected better from him. And then Ethan responds by saying, after all the good good takes. You had to do this. Condemn lolly porn! We must draw the line
I
somewhere.
agree.
Ethan has also made
I
some more
agree.
Instagram story posts about this since my last video. Here he shows a post on H3 subreddit from American Flag Boy that says, I am telling Ethan right now with all peace and love, do not debate Vaush. Trust me,
Oh my God.
there's nothing to be gained.
People
These
hate
accusations have
Vaush,
been
but
around
everybody
forever,
loves
and this man
Vaush.
is
It's
not a
so
serious
confusing.
person.
It's
Debating him
actually
will
so
only give him
fucking
credibility,
upsetting.
even if it is just a small amount. By all means, mock him all you want, but I can...
Oh my God. So people are just down to let Ethan, like, verbally assault this guy, but they won't let him get him on a podcast and debate him. That's just stupid. I think that we should have the H3 Vaush debate, and I think Ethan will absolutely dominate it. I want to see it. I think it's the best thing that could come out of this, personally.
Promise you this: if you platform this man, he will not come to you in good faith, and he and his fans will
I don't
not
think
go
he
away
needs
quietly.
to. I don't
Please,
think he needs
Ethan,
Vaush
do
to
yourself a
come in
favor and
good
cut him off
faith.
now.
I think
Ethan
he needs to
responds by
come
saying, "You don't have to
and,
worry, because I already
like-
invited him on, and he said no. He doesn't trust me to be good faith and not lie about him. Isn't that the whole point of
Lie.
debate? Directly
Lie is crazy. The word lie is crazy. It's physical evidence that you release yourself by accident, dude. It's stupid.
oppose my positions? He responded by inviting me to call into his show, which I immediately accepted, and he changed his mind on that too. Ethan then shows another Reddit comment. It's hard to see who it is because Ethan's username overlaps the Redditor's username, but regardless they say, wait, so Ethan accepted being on Vaush'S show? And then Vaush said, actually, I rescind my original invitation? Ethan responds, yes.
So that's super upsetting because he knows he's going to lose the argument. He won't have Ethan on his show, even though he offered. He won't go on Ethan's show to defend himself because he knows there's nothing to defend. He was wrong. He doesn't want to admit that he was wrong. And he's a hypocrite pedophile? Oh my God, the list just goes on with this Vaush guy. I didn't even know he existed until now. But it's also probably because I don't do like political YouTube
He
shit.
claims I'm doing this for views, and that our live from Friday had huge numbers. In actuality, we had very typical amount of viewers. 3. I immediately accepted, asking him what's the difference. A question he did not answer. 4. He said he won't ever believe that I'm not knowingly lying about him, and rescinded his offer.
So he really thinks that H3 is just gonna come on and lie about him. There's nothing that he has to lie about. You laid it all out just for everybody here.
I am more than happy to share our DM conversation if he is okay with it. Ethan also posts this meme from Vaush'S community on his Instagram story and captions it by saying, another banger from Vaush'S community, from hereforth known as
We don't have to know about.
I talked to Ethan.
There will be no debate. All of this has been discussed before at length. I talked to Ethan in DMs, and he came across insanely snakish, like a cartoon. Literally any direct engagement with him or anyone else right now will be interrupted disingenuously, like I'm digging myself in deeper no matter what I say. So he is really just trying to not dig himself deeper. Well, yeah, I actually do agree that's probably a smart move. I think that if you don't want to dig a deeper hole, you probably shouldn't try to defend yourself because there is no defense for it. So you're right, it would put you into a more serious situation.
Ethan in DM, and consume literal. Person responds, no, there is. The
No, he'll never get away with it.
amount
No
of
way.
slander and false accusations are more than enough for a solid lawsuit.
Nope.
Ethan then
Nope.
comments on this by saying, I'm begging you. I'll crowdfund for you to sue me. Let's do it.
Yep.
It's my fave.
Yep.
Referencing the fact that he's
That
won
makes
multiple
sense.
lawsuits against content creators in the past. He then follows up by saying, let's do a round of
Excuse me.
discovery on
Sorry
that
about
hard
that, chat.
drive, friend. Ethan then shows another post from Vaush'S subreddit that says, meanwhile at the H3 studio, showing a picture of Ethan's producer Dan
God.
talking to Ethan with an probably...
When I pointed out the fact that if he was interested in my opinion or context on any of these accusations, he probably would have reached out to me before doing a surprise 2-hour hit piece. He said that us having had some conversation before doesn't mean you're owed that. I agree with Ethan here. I don't think he was owed a heads up. I don't think that there should have been a heads up. I think Ethan did the right thing coming at him by surprise, and I don't think it was a hit piece. I think it's all factual information that's out there on the internet that you put out. He wasn't trying to destroy your career. He was going over allegations that were made against you, and hey, they just happen to be true.
would have reached out to me before doing a surprise 2-hour hit piece. He said that us having had some conversations before doesn't mean you are owed that. Only after making it clear I wasn't going to talk to his
Okay. So he's using the word disingenuous again. His final DM to me was that standard, oh, bro, get help, bro. You're sick, actually. Well, you are sick, and you should get help because that's just depraved and disgusting. Degeneracy. It's all degeneracy. That's what you're doing. Ooh, what do you mean I was bad faith? Please come on for more content, please. Act was completely transparent. As soon as he knows he's not getting his content, he returns to the standard R-word, low IQ, bad faith, smear shit. He didn't smear you. He just pointed out shit that was already out. People were smearing you before that. You did this to yourself. I don't think I have anything else to say. I don't think I have anything else to say about this video. I will be leaving the link to BowBlax's video in the description below. But if you guys want to follow along, if there are any more updates to the Vaush'S case besides defenders just being disgusting human beings and the people who are actually in the right getting fucking crowded by these little fucking pedo blockers, let me know. I will go into a third part about Vaush'S if need be. I think that next week we're going to, or tomorrow, actually not next week, sorry. I do daily content during the week, but I think that tomorrow we're going to go over the LolCow Live podcast and the fact that Wings came back and there were pretty much no words said about it. There wasn't even a mention of the last live stream except for a few jokes that Tommy C cracked. So I really think that we do need to talk about that a little bit, but that is for tomorrow, guys. I hope you all have a great night. Peace.